Hey everybody, I had a question. It was a very interesting question about U.S. sovereign debt and the possible downgrade that might happen in the future. People were talking about that and being really worried about what kind of an impact that can have in the stock market. Now, of course, you can't predict the future. There's no way to really know what will happen in any particular circumstance, but we can take a look back at history and see what has happened in other areas of the world when that has happened. Now, number one, what's the problem with a downgrade in U.S. debt? Well, if you have a downgrade, that means that interest rates could go up and the government has to pay higher interest rates. And then also that can filter into the rest of society and different places, different corporations, and people might have to pay higher interest rates as well. So there's the impact right there. Right now, corporations are holding record levels of cash. So a lot of companies aren't borrowing at all, so may not have much impact in that particular instance anyway. But let's just take a look at what has happened in other countries. I was reading about a guy that did a lot of study of sovereign debt around the world, and he was talking about how Italy and Canada had their debt downgraded in the mid-1990s. And I thought, hey, let's take a look at what happened in their stock market from 1995 until right now. The Italian stock market, Italy, according to the MSCI, actually their 15-year return starting in 1995 through 2010, the end of 2009, $100,000 in that area of the market would have grown to about $260,000, number one. Now, if we look at Canada, $100,000 in the Canadian stock market would have grown to about $611,000. So as I said in a previous video, a government's problems may not necessarily translate into a corporation's problems. You know, corporations are survivors. They're going to make sure that they find some way to survive no matter what the circumstances, because that's their job. Stick around. Make sure that they thrive no matter what's happening out there. So, hope that answers the question. We'll catch you next time.